Well, I tell you what, I mean, they are a team they were junior laden last year when they won those 8 games last year, so they're a senior dominated team, similar to what we had in 2012. I mean, we had a lot of seniors start, and they got 14 seniors to start for them, and they're all pretty good players, and especially the skill position, they got a really good wing back / running back they got that also plays free safety, and they've got the big old line in front of them, averaging about 280. So I mean, they got a lot of those elements of those pieces of the puzzle in place, and they're just capitalizing off what they had last year, and those kids have, I think they've got it figured out and done some nice things. We're not trying to become too elaborate, too fancy in what we do. We're just going to line up and do what we do, and whatever happens, happens. We're just going to try to stick with our fundamentals and our basic game plan and our scheme that we do, and go from there. The biggest thing that we got to do is, as we mentioned I alluded to you earlier before we started this, is that we've got to capitalize better in the red zone. And it's one of those things you just can't put a thumb on it, but I think it's more of a mindset and an attitude. And we work on it all the time, and it's just for whatever reason we fizzle out a little bit on game night. And in the 3 years prior to this season, since I've been here, we've always been 80% or above in the red zone. Once we get inside the 20, our kids smell it and they score. Well, this year, for whatever reason, we've been in the red zone 11 times and not converted. And against our conference and with some of the teams we got to play against, you better take advantage of the opportunities you got inside the red zone. Otherwise, the results are going to be what we've had to deal with the last couple of weeks, and that's a loss. So, that's one thing, is we got to be better, more efficient in the red zone, and we've still got to do a lot better job tackling in the open field. Our open field tackling is just to a point where it's a major issue, and we address it. We work it every day. We do open field tackling every day in practice. So, it's just one of those things where, once again, it may be a mindset. We just got to make sure that we get better in those 2 main areas if we can. And I'd like to think the scoreboard's going to even up and give us more of a chance to compete, and our odds of winning will go up immensely.